finished, what you have to do is that you have to fold that paper into 4. Like this, you should fold it, one more fold, and then give it to the next table. And whoever receives it, you should not take it. You should give it to another table. If you want, I can also come and help you on this one. No problem. What we will do is that fold it and give it to the other table, and you give it to the other table, please. Fold it into 4. Yes, perfect. Oh, yeah, we'll give it to this table. You give it to that table. Okay. Come. Fold it into 4. Right. Give it to us. Okay. You got something to read? You got something? Yes. I'll give it to somebody. Okay. Everyone should have a paper with him, which is not his own. Okay, Frida ma'am, can we? Okay. So can we have the first person? Whoever is ready.
Who's ready to read?
Who is ready to read? Something which is very interesting. You can raise your hand. Okay. Okay. Yes. Can you just identify, tell your name and start.
Hello, I'm Viju.
Are you Viju? You are from?
I'm from Southbourne Group.
Perfect.
Work as IT manager. Here it says, Tomcat is always micromanaging.
Micromanage. Okay.
Mr. Bean causes problems which increases my workload.
Okay.
Mr. Bean wants his work done immediately and at least cost.
Oh.
Or for least cost.
So that means Mr. Bean is a customer there.
Mr. Bean could.
Oh, that is why you are under pressure.
For the less cost.
Perfect. Anybody else?
Mr. Bean is boss also for him because causes problem which increases the workload.
No, Tomcat is the boss. Anybody else? Yes. You can say it a bit louder, everybody.
My Tomcat expects me to be an insensitive robot who will work 24 hours a day and carry out all tasks of accounts department.
Perfect boss. Tell me.
Mr. Bean. Bean believes as if I am the business partner of the company.
Thank you. Okay, I can understand whoever has written, he is under tremendous pressure. He is in stress.
I am James. Mini-me always speaks sarcastically and makes me angry.
Okay. Who? Mini-me?
Yeah.
Your child. Okay.
I do all good work and Mr. Bean takes away the credit.
Okay. That is your colleague, not customer, I believe.
My Tomcat never accepts his mistakes.
Tomcat. It's boss, obviously. Anyone else who has got to read something very interesting? You did not get any papers? You got it, no? You do not give it to people. You lost the chat now. You did not get the papers? I believe you will have to give. Right. Yes, sir. Please.
Ahmed, Mr. Bean never keep his promise and deadline.
Oh, that is customer.
Yeah. Tomcat never accept his mistake.
Tomcat never accepts its mistake.
My Mini never gets ready on time, and that makes me stress.
Oh, that is the child. Okay, perfect. Anybody else has got anything to share which is interesting? Just read it through. Whatever you have got. Yes.
I'm Vipin. Tomcat never keep his promise and deadline.
Okay. So that is a allegation. Your boss never keeps a promise. Okay.
Hello. I got here one paper.
Can you please be louder?
Okay, I got one paper here which written, I am a stress taker. Nobody gives me stress. They present situations and I develop my own stress.
Wow.
E- Even when they don't want to give, I snatch.
Great. That's what. Let's end that one there. So we have read. The basic takeaway is that stress is ought to be there. It will be there and it must be there. But the thing is that if you are able to take stress with a pinch of humor, you will be able to smile a lot. When you have a company with whatever company it is, you speak about your colleague, your boss, or the customer. And then when you take it with on a humorous note, you yourself start feeling that the stress is getting reduced. That is what is required. So you cannot avoid stress, but have a sense of humor while addressing that stress and the person who is giving you that stress. Now moving away from that, let me get into a more of a therapeutic mode. This is the takeaway for you from today's session. Because we all are under stress. We don't believe that we are a stress giver. But somehow or the other, we may be causing stress to somebody. I would request all of you to close your eyes. Please, close your eyes and think of one person who is under stress because of you. It can be your son or daughter who always says, Papa or Mama, you don't understand me. You don't understand the situations. It can be your colleague. He may be asking why you are doing so. Why don't you understand? It may be your boss who is telling you, you could have done it in time. You could have done it differently. But still, with all these capabilities, you did not do it. You are putting all of us under stress. Or it can be the customer or a supplier who is telling you, if you had kept the deadline, it would have been a different story for my business. It can be anyone who feels that you are putting them under stress. With your fingers, you count 2 people whom you have put under stress. Just think of those 2 names. And once you have thought of those names, open your eyes and write down those 2 names in a piece of paper, fold it and keep inside your wallet, pocket, or inside your book. You don't have to share it with anyone. In fact, what you're doing is that you're keeping it inside your heart. When you go out from here, you should think of amending your way with these two people. That is the way you are going to take that long stride towards reducing your stress. You can open your eyes and write down those two names and keep it for you. Two people for sure. If we are taking stress and if we are human beings and if we are surviving in this world, we would surely be giving stress to two people. Write those two names and keep it inside your wallet, your pocket, or your book. It can be your own parents, it can be your teacher, it can be your boss, it can be your children, it can be your colleague, it can be your friend or anyone or a business partner. Just write down. Because this is a thought that should go into you to amend the ways to have a better relationship and to reduce stress. Now let me tell you, whenever we are under stress, we all feel that why the world is giving you stress. Randy Posh, the famous coach, has always said one word that a coach yells at that kid whom he thinks will improve. He will not yell at a child or a kid on whom he has no expectations. So whether it's your child who says that, Papa, why are you doing so? Or your Mama, why are you doing so? Or your spouse who is having high expectations and putting stress on you. Or your boss, why can't you perform better? You have got all these abilities in you. Or your business partner, why don't you put a bit more of an effort? This is very personal. Because let's not sensationalize stress. Let's take it very personal. Then you will find ways to mend it and to address it. But all of us are under pressure or under stress. And there are various ways of handling stress which is there with all of us. For example, one of my friend,
they say small cheer and great welcome makes a merry feast. Good evening and a warm welcome to all gathered here this evening. A brief about our company, Office Soft, and our solution, ALMOTAKAMEL ERP. Office Soft is a software company with massive experience in providing and developing ERP solutions. It was established in Egypt in 1986. Oracle Gold Partner, 4 regional branches, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Oman, and Libya. With more than 150 employees and serving more than 1,000 plus clients in medium and large scale of business through our solution, ALMOTAKAMEL ERP. We take business towards success by offering optimal ERP solutions. Our work ethics, our skilled high caliber team, and the manner we have conducted business over the past 35 years have earned us a solid reputation of efficiency, dedication, reliability, and transparency. ALMOTAKAMEL is designed to cover a wide range of customer requirements, such as industrial, commercial, general services, etc. We also cover finance and distribution modules, human resource, retail, manufacturing, corporate services, business intelligence tools. Highlights of ALMOTAKAMEL ERP. It's Oracle-based products, web-enabled versions, truly bilingual, English or Arabic. Multi-companies and branch support, advanced dashboard tools, workflow system, consolidation system. Also, advanced alert system by SMS and emails, report mailing schedules, mobility solutions, designed for medium and large-scale business, including finance suite, manufacturing suite, retail, HR, BI, and data management. Based on our constant concern for the success of our partners and helping them improving their performance by using our solutions, Office Soft has decided to spend part of its marketing budget to develop this success by discussing a critical topic, which is managing stress at work, its causes, impacts, and solution. Hope this discussion will improve your productivity and performance. For this workshop, to conduct this workshop, we have with us Mr. Shaiju Victor, who is a creative entrepreneur, digital marketer, and public speaker. He's been in Oman for the past 21 years, was working with a leading automobile company in the country, experienced different level of stress in the corporate environment, and overcoming all, he expanded his comfort zone. By remaining in Oman and pursued his passion of digital marketing and Oman branding, in 2019, he started his own digital marketing startup in Oman and expanded it to India in 2021. In the domain of public speaking and training, he is a renowned Toastmaster in Oman, and he started his journey 14 years back. According to him, he follows 3 mantras: learn, share, and empower. Please put our hands together as he is here to share what he has learned through his life experience as a digital entrepreneur, and we are sure that he is going to empower all of us through his presentation, managing.
Right. What about you, ma'am?
Mostly I watch comedy serials.
Comedy serials, that is what they do. Okay. What about you, sir?
I would like draw a line between family and company. Once I leave the company, I forget about the company. And if I leave the family, I forget about the family.
Perfect. You draw a perfect line. Right, perfect. What about you, sir? How do you handle stress when you are at workplace? Go home, take a break, go home, go on a retreat. Yes, Mr. Sriraman, what do you do when you are under stress?
I don't handle stress, stress handles me.
Great. So we got a lot of things, but let me give you 5 quick tips to handle stress. One is that keep your expectations under check. Whether it's a target, salary, or it is something that you expect from your manager, or something that you expect from your colleague. Always have your expectations under check. Second point is that the most difficult one. Say yes only when you really want to say yes. Because there are a lot of other words or phrases, key phrases are there. So let me check and I'll come back to you. One thing. Let me study the possibility of it, whether it can be done or not, I'll come back to you. Okay, please give me some time. There are a lot of words or phrases which you can use instead of the word yes. The moment you say yes, we will do it, you are under stress. Then it's a commitment and you may have to do it. Now, third thing is that never resist change. Dear friends, none of us are experts. The world is evolving. New systems are coming, new learnings are there. So if you resist change, and if you don't reach out to people, maybe a person who is your colleague, maybe knowing this system much better than you, if you resist, the way is that you are closing a door and you are becoming under stress. Instead of that, you reach out to him. Be shameless in learning and never resist change. Fourth thing is that keep people informed what they have to expect from you. And maybe you are an entrepreneur. For example, you are taking up something, a big business. So you have to tell them, look, we are experts in this to this level. And we will be approaching another company for this one. If you make yourself very clear, then you are not under stress. And whether it's in your office, if you feel that, okay, these to these assignments, I can definitely take up. But the remaining, let me try. So you have to clearly define what all things you can do and what all things that you need to try hard to get it done. So that their expectations are under check, and that will not put you under pressure and they will not put you under stress. And the fourth one, have that, you said it right, have your priorities clear, whether it's in life or work. When to stop, where to stop. As Sir has correctly said, when you are under stress, go home, take a break, have that priorities in life. Now comes the most important question. So after hearing all these things, stress is good or bad? Whenever, pardon? Good. Okay, stress is good. The thing is that whatever we do in life, whether it's studies or a job or an entrepreneurship, the first thing that comes to you is pressure. You are under pressure, and once the pressure builds up, you are in tension because the target is not achieved. The marks are not coming in. The profit is not coming in. Then slowly what happens is that it builds to become stress. But when you are under stress, remember that stress is only harmful to you when you think that it is going to hurt you. Otherwise, what you can do is that you can channelize stress. And some people really love stress. They perform well only under stress. When they are under stress, their performance are enhanced. So this is where we should think. We cannot say that stress is bad or good. One thing is that stress is there. And now, how to accept and tame stress? This is the biggest question. One thing, slow down, take a break. 2 years back, if I had told you this, you would have said that we are busy men, busy people, nothing doing, you go away. But COVID has taught all of us that it's okay to slow down. It's okay to take a break. Anything can wait. But in a positive sense. How do you handle stress if it is eating you out? The best way out is to take a break, slow down on what you do. Next is that find people with whom you can share your problems. It can be a friend, it can be a partner or anybody. People say a lot of other activities, but let me tell you, exercises, breathing, and going for a hobby, all those things are nice. But having or getting into a group is what is going to change your life. It can be a marathon group, a group of marathon runners. It can be a group of cyclists, or it can be a group of people like Toastmasters who are actually coming together and speaking, or somebody like writer's block, or somebody like who always meet together and speak about investment opportunities, entrepreneurship. It can be your business thoughts only, but try to be in some groups where there is unity, where there is like-minded people coming in and sharing ideas. Your normal work pressure or the workplace redundance will be reduced through that activity. Now, to conclude everything, what you have to do is that whatever stress is there, it is there and it will be there, it will remain there. Take it with a pinch of humor, whoever gives you. Second point, you don't try to rectify it. Because during our childhood days, we used to have these houses built of tiles. And during the monsoon, it used to rain and there used to be water dipping from between those tiles. And if you take a stick and try to fix it. And if you don't fix it correctly, what happens is that more rain will come inside. So the best thing is that leave as it is and keep a basin underneath so that dipping water will be there. And once the rain is over, climb on top of it and rectify it. So when stress is actually stressing you, don't try to act something against it. Leave as it is and channelize and change yourself. And the last thing is that accept and channelize it. Whatever stress is coming, as somebody said, stress is good. Take the stress and channelize it to enhance your performance. And in conclusion, enjoy your life, enjoy the music of it. And life will be simple for you in spite of all those stress. Now, that's all, ladies and gentlemen. Is there anything that I need to answer, or is there anything that you would like to share? Madam Frida, we have got time, no? Yes. Anybody can raise your hand, I can come to you. Or, yes, sir. Yes, you can add. You can speak.
And, see, the stress is good, but not good for like for health or for. I mean, something is good for, but it's good from the stress is learn to how to control our life. In many situations, when you are faces too much stress, you can control your life more and more. Anybody cannot live with stress in one situation and have stress can broken everything. Yani. And maybe he cannot solve that any problem have stress. It is the same. So in workplace or with family, with friends, if you have business also, you have control. If you face more stress, learn from the stress and you can control your life. Without stress, we cannot control our life. All escape. Escape for this meaning, you can channelize your stress many ways. For alcohol, for smoking, for anything. You have many things, Yani. You have. Some people, any discussion in like workplace, go outside and finish one bucket of cigarettes. Yani. He kills himself, Yani. And also good for alcohol. Every time, okay, I have pressure, and every day, like that, Yani. This is the bad way how to control. This is not control your stress. This is the circle without any change. What you have today, you have tomorrow, you have after 10 years. If you not change your way, how to control your stress. That's, yeah, thank you.
That's great. So you know something, there is one story. A husband and wife was there. Wife thought this husband is having irritation because of stress. So he need patience. So what they did is that they went to a pet shop and bought 3 snails. You know, snails moves very slow. So, and gave it to him. And wife said that I'll be waiting for you at home. Husband went, and husband was thinking that I'm under tremendous stress. So husband straight away went to a bar and he drank, he sat there. After 3 hours, he came. The moment he came, wife was waiting and he knew that wife will shout at him. When he came, he just slipped and fell down. Wife came, opened the door and asked, what are you doing here? Then all these 3 snails were on the ground. Those husbands started saying, come on, let's go. So it took 3 hours. But what he did was that, as you said, he was going for a negative thing. In life, if you are under stress, if you go for alcohol, if you go for smoking, if you go for any other activities, that will put you under further stress on a long run, rather than reducing your stress, or it will never get eliminated. The best way, as you said, is to channelize only. Channelizing is the perfect way to handle your stress. You have got plenty of chances. Yes. Any more questions? Any more thing? Otherwise, I will. Yes. Yes.
During this COVID period, I had seen one of my friend who reached to a stress level. It's working. He reached to a point where we have to take him to the psychologist, and we came to know he don't have family pressure or other thing. He's fighting with his own expectations during this COVID, because definitely we all passed through the tough time. And when we seen how he passed and on the tablet of Cipralex, I think these are the tablets, all my friends and myself including, we started steps. Why we are sitting here, we all have the stress. I don't think this is very important to do these 5 tips what you have shared to manage stress. But along with that, the mind need to work also, because the chemicals need to release. And it's very important to have those vitamins and those stress steps which are available in the market, because we are living in a society where there are junk foods, we don't have those organic foods, which affect our brain. And that's why day by day, everybody whoever I meet, they are in the stress, but they don't admit that. So the food, those with vitamins is very important also, along with breath exercise and such thing to manage or to divert your attention. This is what I want to add, that stress is good, but it's a fight between us and our brain. That's the main thing, which is making us, no, I'm not doing well, or he's doing well, or why he's yelling, or. You get the point. But it's our brain who's fighting with us, or who is putting the line to compare ourselves. So I believe there is a tomcat, there is a Mr. Bean, which you mentioned, true. But the major part is ourselves, our brain. How to control that in this environment, that's a challenge. How you can help in that, so I'll be very thankful.
The only way what we can, I can share this. What's your good name, sir? Abu Bakr. I can understand.